This is video instruction for Mexican Star 2025 year edition. Before assembling, it's important to mention that the star has areas that can pinch your fingers. So, during assembly and disassembly, you need to be careful
with these areas of the star.
To open the star, hold it on one side and release it on the other. The star opens up. Next, move your hand and keep the other hand in a safe place. Push gently. Now, we carefully lock the ring. On this side, we have a connector for the larger tube and another for the smaller one. Carefully insert one tube into the other.
On this side, we have a spring cotter pin.
This is how it opens. Then it closes by itself. You could pinch your fingers here. Please be careful. First, gently open the pin, then carefully insert it into the designated hole, and finally, make sure to securely close the pin. That's it. This is how it is securely fixed in place. We have a stick for the star. To assemble it, we need to insert the tube into the connector. Vertically, that's important. Then press the button and while twisting, insert the tube all the way in. Then check the reliability of the connection. The connection is ready. Here we have the careful attachment of the stick to the star. We have a fork like this. There is a lock mechanism on the fork. To open the lock, we simply need to gently pull the tab upwards. To close it, carefully push the tab down until it clicks into place. We attach the stick to the star. Now we lift it up. Next, we carefully bring the fork up to the pipes. Make sure the pins are aligned in a straight line. Lift the pipe slightly and insert the pins into their place. Then, open the lock. Carefully place the metal loop over the hook. Next, gently close the secure lock. At the bottom, open the lock in the same way. Put the loop over the hook. Close the lock. The star is assembled. To set up the star, we have a supporting pole. The pole features a fork at the top. To assemble the pole, carefully lower it while holding the upper tube and gently shake it. The pole is now assembled and ready for use. Next, carefully place the star onto the two lower corners of the pole, making sure it is positioned securely and sits evenly. After the star is attached, you should insert the pole into any convenient spot that you find suitable. This spot could be made of Kevlar, or it could be another appropriate location, such as the examples shown here. Any of these options are correct, so you can choose whichever one works best for your needs. Now I'll show you how to disassemble the star. Let's begin in reverse order. Carefully lay the star down and gently take the pole. Starting from the top connection, slowly pull the tube up and then pull the next one up as well. Then, the pole is folded. With the plinth facing up, it will be more convenient for us. We open the upper lock. Carefully remove the loop, then open the lower lock. And gently remove the loop. Next, we lift the tube and slowly release the stick. To remove the cotter pin, we need to carefully press on the side of the pin, applying gentle pressure. Like this, as you can see, this helps to release it smoothly. Next, we carefully separate the two tubes by gently pulling them in opposite directions. Then we take a step back, and the star slowly folds up. Then we take it here. And without rushing or hurrying, very carefully and slowly pull the star together once, making sure everything is aligned properly, then a second time. Again ensuring we do it with the same careful attention. The star is now carefully folded. Let's disassemble the pole. To disassemble the pole, you need to press the button, and while keeping it pressed, twist the pole vertically upwards. As you twist, gently lift the pole up until it separates. Important! Carefully disassemble and then reassemble the pole while keeping it in a vertical position. This way, the mechanism works conveniently, quickly, and efficiently without any jamming. Now I will tell you about the rotational impact damping system. These tabs are designed to partially absorb the force that occurs during a rotational impact. When the object is struck, the force is not distributed evenly, and these tabs help manage that energy. Upon impact, the tabs bend outward, as you can see here. This bending action helps to dissipate some of the energy from the impact, reducing the risk of damage to the main structure. After the impact, the tabs will remain bent, providing visible evidence of the force they have absorbed and the protection they have offered to the rest of the object. To return the system to its initial original position so the tabs can absorb impacts again, you need to carefully bend the tab back to its starting position using your fingers or pliers. Right now, I've bent the tab back to its original position. Now I'll show you how to quickly, carefully, and conveniently soak the Mexican star. The Mexican star needs to be carefully soaked up to about half the length of the wick before lighting it. This pot do not soak, as the star will become far too hot to handle. How do we soak? Pouring fuel in a container. And starting from the edge. This can be a bottle or any type of container that is convenient for you to use, such as a jar or a cup, whatever works best for your situation. Next, we observe that the wick appears shiny, which is a sign that it has become thoroughly soaked with liquid. At this point, you should flip the wick over and repeat the process on the other side. Next, gently lift the star up, making sure to support it carefully with both hands. Hold the star in this position, just as shown here, for about 10 seconds. This allows some of the fuel inside to slowly drain down to the bottom. While you are holding it, try to keep the star steady and count to 10 at a relaxed pace to make sure you give it enough time. Once you have finished counting and the fuel has settled, you can move on to the next step, which is to open the star carefully. The star is ready and I am prepared to begin. I will start by lighting the star carefully around its edges, which is important because it helps the flame to spread out evenly. Lighting the edges ensures that the fire catches all the way around, rather than just in one spot. This way, the star will burn smoothly and evenly, without any areas burning too quickly or too slowly. As the star lights up, I can see a gentle glow forming along the perimeter, and soon the entire star will be illuminated. By taking the time to light the star in this careful way, I can be confident that it will burn evenly and provide a steady, beautiful light throughout the process.